What's up, you guys? It's Rob here. Today we'll be talking about AMC, and I'm just gonna start it off by saying we didn't get off on the right foot to start the week, which is not the best thing for the stock. But I'll be covering the stock from a technical analysis perspective on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame. And then I'll be looking at the levels of resistance and support for both the bull and bear case of the stock. And then additionally, I'm going to be covering the short interest through Ortex, because the short interest between Friday and Monday, which is today, has actually drastically changed within the stock, which is really interesting to me. But before we hop into this, if you guys can do me a huge favor, drop a like on that video, give it a little tickle, and then make sure that you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications by ringing that bell. For a small YouTuber, it goes a really far distance, and it helps me get a further reach here on YouTube. So I appreciate you, all of you guys who have subscribed to the channel, all of you guys who have liked the videos, dropped comments, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much, and I hope to continue doing this every single day for you guys, and I hope to see some of you guys back in the comment section, liking and all that kind of stuff. But also, if you guys have any revisions that you want me to make to my technical analysis or looking over Ortex and all that kind of stuff, just feel free to drop a comment down below. I'm looking to improve as I can, because I'm learning as I go here. But let's go ahead and hop on over here into Webull and cover AMC on the daily. Pardon me, my voice is a little cracked. On the daily time frame, really, it was not a good day. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was not a good day at all, and it was really rough to watch this. I have my shares that I'm holding, I have my calls that I'm holding, and I'm down. It's now getting bigger, and it's making me feel the pain a little bit. But let me tell you one thing: I'm not selling, I'm not leaving. I can't say the other word because the YouTube algorithm doesn't like it. But the huge thing is we sold off here in the morning, and then we had our intraday low here around 11:15, and then we had a nice bounce, and we tried to retest, like we were trying to retest at $9, but in the end, it looks like we got another short wave here, and then pretty much consolidated down for the whole entire day. Now, the huge thing that I want to point out here is we've been below our 30-day MA and our 120 MA. And the huge thing that we have to take a look at here is we need to reclaim these kind of positions. These are indicators that we want to get above, because we'll be in a more bullish territory. But in the end of the day, we ended up closing at $8.62. So the first thing tomorrow morning for a bull case scenario is I want us to break up and break through this 875 resistance on a micro level and claim it as support. For a bear case, we could possibly break through 850. And honestly, if we keep going the general direction that we have for the past couple of days, I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to be breaking through $8.50. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but like, it's a possibility kind of thing. We have to address both of them. But taking a look here at the RSI, we're sitting at 48. It's below neutral. The other huge thing that I want to take a look at here is the MACD. The MACD really got overextended here on this move down, and really was pretty overextended for most of the day outside of this consolidation period here into the close. And then our last little, I want to call it a hurrah, because we wanted to buy up the stock as much as we could, but then we ended up getting shorted pretty much into the close. And the reason why I'm saying shorted is I'll point it out later in the video. But let's go ahead and hop out here to the 5-day. So the huge thing that I want to take a look at is really quickly of, are we going to be on SSR tomorrow? So if we're going to be on SSR, the rule is we have to have a 10% drop from our previous close on, which would be Friday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a trend line here from our close at 944 all the way down to our intraday low today, which was 851. And if you can look, it says 3 days, 134 bars, but the huge thing is it's a negative 9.81%. So we will not be on SSR tomorrow. So personally, that's a good thing in my opinion. I don't want to be on SSR. I know a lot of Reddit DD recently has been focused on let's get ourselves on SSR because it's a good thing. And I don't understand exactly why that's a good thing. If you can tell me why, drop it down in the comment section below. But taking a look here at more of a macro perspective, we can see where we currently are. We're trading between this 850 and 875 channel. So the huge thing that I would like to see us do is break back above this channel and really get back up to where we were on Friday of being above 925. I would like to see that happen, but with the amount of shorts that have been taken out and that are out on loan right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they do get used, because why would you take a short out on loan and then not use it? Because you do have to pay interest on those shorts for just holding them. So the other thing that I really want to point out here is the MACD is so overextended. Like the MACD really did not like the movement that we had this morning. The RSI, as you can still see here on the 5-day, 5-minute, we're oversold. We're sitting just above neutral on the RSI if we include the after hours. So that's a positive thing. But I mean, guys, we're really sitting in bearish territory. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But let's go ahead and hop out here to the 1 month time frame and take a little bit more of a perspective. Now, this will help us kind of understand where we've been, and where we currently are. Now, we really haven't seen the $8 territory, really anything below 875 for the past month, which is really surprising. So it's been a while since we've been down at these levels. So this should help us appreciate those days of when we're at $9 or $10. Like we have to think back to where we've been, and like, yeah, we've been all the way up here sitting at $14, and now we're all the way at $8. What has fundamentally changed about the stock? Like, tell me what has fundamentally changed for a negative. I can't think of anything. If you can think of something, drop it down in the comment section below. But the only thing I can think of is a positive, which is literally the fact that Kong vs. Godzilla has beat its debut in 2021 after a pandemic instead of in 2019. So I can only think of a positive catalyst. I can't think of a negative one. So if you can think of a negative one, drop it down below and let me know, because right now I'm still holding. I'm still buying when I can, because nothing's really changed. Yeah, we might be facing a 500 million share dilution, but that is until May 4th. We're sitting here on April the 12th, so we have plenty of time to go. Sorry for the rant, but all right. Anyways, hopping back here at the technical indicator, looking at the technical analysis, we're sitting at 28 here on the RSI. The MACD is definitely in bearish territory down here. It definitely is a little bit overextended here, even on the monthly time frame. I mean, it's not as bad as it was back here, but we're definitely headed for a little bit more of a overextended MACD, which isn't good. But the huge thing that I want to point out to you guys is every single time that we've touched this oversold territory, so we're in oversold right now, back here on the 5th, when we were oversold, we bounced, because the previous day we had that oversold period into the after hours in the pre-market, and we bounced. And then back here on the 24th, we touched oversold, and what did we do? Bounced the next day. Like, we literally bounced. When we had this giant sell-off, what did we do the next day? We bounced up. So if I had any, like, if I could have any inkling of what might happen tomorrow, if we don't see a massive short attack again, I have a hard feeling that we're going to bounce off of maybe our support of 850 and then retest hopefully 925 and turn that into support. That would be what I'm be looking for in a bull case. But I mean, in the bear case, we could easily see a short wave and be down through 850 and looking for our support at $8 tomorrow. So I really don't know, but personally, what the chart tells me right now is that every single time that we've tested oversold is we've bounced the next day, which is what we should do. and what I think will happen tomorrow. So that's really the technical analysis. Let's go ahead and hop on over here to the order text, because I want to show you guys this, because really this kind of supports my belief of the reason why we've gone down a lot over the past couple of days. Our short interest today went up by 3.78%. And our current short interest percent of free float is 20.88%, which is up. And then on top of that, if you look up here, the amount of exchange reported short interest previously was 49.31 million, and today we're looking at 73.82, which is a lot. And then also our utilization over the past 7 days ago was 88.46% short utilization. Now we're sitting at 95.89, which is a 8.4% change, which is really large. So shorts are taking out more shares to short the stock. So that's kind of one of the feelings of why I feel like we've seen this real harsh downtrend, is the stock has been shorted. As you can see here, I mean, this is slightly outdated. Vortex only can have really about 2-week-old information. But as you can see, this blue line here is our short interest. And this marker right here is the 31st of March. The yellow line on the chart is our short interest percentage of free float. And as you can see, recently over the past couple of days, from Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, it's just gone up ever since really Tuesday, March 30th. It's done nothing but gone up. So if we hop back here to the chart, let's take a look at where we were on the 30th of March. So on the 30th of March, we were trading at $10. Our short interest goes up. We test oversold. When we buy it back up, our short interest continues to go up. What do? We see the price get driven down. So what this is telling me is that we are getting heavily shorted, and the stock is getting heavily shorted. And that's the reason why people aren't selling the stock. Sure, maybe some people are, but a lot of people aren't selling stock. A lot of this is driven by the short interest. And I mean, Ortex tells me so. And this is a very reputable company. This isn't Fintel. Like, I'm sorry I gave you guys Fintel, because now I feel really bad, because Fintel was not good. So my apologies. Ortex is amazing. And what this just tells me is we're being heavily shorted. Nothing has fundamentally changed about this. It's just the shorts just keep pounding us day after day after day, and just hoping that we're just going to be like, okay, all right, I'm at enough of a loss. I'm just going to paper hand. I'm going to be a paper-handed sissy, whiny baby, and just, I'm negative. I'm just going to throw away my shares, because nothing fundamentally changed besides the price of it. Guys, if we hold our shares and we hold our calls for long term, we're going to see, I don't want to say I can guarantee us seeing $10, because I don't know what's going to happen with the share dilution, but we should be seeing $10 again. Everything is there. The recovery is there. The movies are coming back to movie theaters. So guys, just take a deep breath and just remember where we were. And if you have to watch this video 20 times over, and just watch it 20 times over, because nothing has fundamentally changed for a negative to the best of my knowledge. Only positive news catalysts. But really, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next one, and see you tomorrow. Peace.